Oh, I tell you what, bundle up, people. It is cold outside. Hey, what's up? It's Kiljaedas. So I know the Raiders game against the Chiefs happened on Thursday. Yeah, I thought to myself that I should probably take some time to step back, reassess what happened last game, and especially what happened on that game. I mean, I could have came in here and I was in the right state of mind. I was angry, guys. I was very, very angry, and I did not want to be that EDP 445 for the Oakland Raiders. I don't want to do that because again, I love this team. If you're watching and you love the Raiders, you know what I'm talking about. This is definitely a tough game for us. Anyways, let me go ahead and get to the nitty gritty on this stuff. The final score for the game was 13-21. Kansas City won, and it was the game was just a trash. It was trash for us. I don't know what exactly was going on. I was just sitting there beside myself to know that we were performing at this kind of level against the Chiefs. I mean, we should have beaten them, guys. We should have beaten them. Definitely a key injury was definitely Kiljaedas. He had his knee injury. He was questionable, and unfortunately he sat out. Granted, that was a key injury. But one thing I do hate is I hate Chris Collinsworth. Every single time there's a possession, he always has to mention the Assembly injury. Every single time he'd mention it over and over again. It's like, you are a freaking idiot. You can talk about something else. Anyways, that's my part about that. We only had 244 yards. That's 109 yards passing, 135 yards running. That is just a very low stat game for us. It was horrible. Janikowski came through for us, hitting field goals. I tell you, man, Hall of Fame player right there. I really like Seabass. I hope he stays with us until the end of his career. Let's go ahead and go over player stats. Derek Carr, 17 for 41, 117 yards, 2.9 yards average. I tell you what, guys, this was a horrible game for Carr. It could probably blew his chances for MVP. I wouldn't be surprised. And all this week he's been saying his pinky's fine, his pinky's fine, his pinky's fine. You know what? It showed that it was not fine at all that game. It did not. He didn't even put it on there. The one time that he did put a pinky on, you could see he was just grimacing in pain as he was making that pass. And the cold definitely got to him and that pinky. Let's go ahead and go over running. Latavius Murray, 22 attempts, 103 yards. He definitely carried us today. I think we really should have ran it more. Even with the Osamele out, we could have at least tried to put dent in it. But of course, again, I kind of understand. Sometimes you just need to make sure you mix it up a bit. And I think we did pass a little more than we should have, especially with Carr's pinky. And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Murray did get us that one touchdown though, so that's that was a huge plus. He's been doing pretty well on the ground. He's always managing to get at least one rushing touchdown every single game that I've seen so far. On to receiving, Cooper, 5 receptions, 29 yards. Crabtree, 4 receptions, 21 yards. Olawale, 1 for 8 yards. Rivera, 3 for 26. Roberts, 2 for 12. And Walford, 2 for 21 yards. I tell you what, guys, this was a horrible game for our receivers as well. Those balls just being dropped and just pinging off of the players' chests and whatnot. It was horrible. We have got to catch those balls whenever there's a good ball that's being passed. We just got to catch those balls. Pause. Our defense did pretty well. Honestly, they showing up when they needed to. But again, it's been a theme all year round. They show up, but they just give away big plays, and it was a repeat of the previous games. For some, again, our defense, it looks great on paper, but they just get shredded apart. They look like Swiss cheese out there when it comes to those big plays, and it got Kansas City the points needed to win. All in all, guys, it was just a really trash game for us. I can't really say much on it. The fact that just we did not show up, or our game just left us in California, and because they didn't want to go to the cold. There's only 20 degrees outside. Of course, I'm Alaskan, so only 20 degrees means cold for the rest of you. Unfortunately, no offense. Although, on a positive note, though, that it was hilarious to have that one tight end go and mimic Marquette King's dance that he usually does with riding the donkey or whatever, and then Marquette King applauding him so well, and it's like, yeah, good job. At least I don't have to have a reality show to get a girl. That was funny. That was a huge burn in your face, Kelsey, in your face, or whatever your name is. I don't care. You're a chef. Who cares? On a positive note, though, again, today is Sunday, and with that came the other games, and the Broncos and the Chargers both lost their games, so we are still kind of a bit comfortable with being in the second spot right now. It kind of also moves up some other teams as well. I have a younger brother. His favorite team is the Dolphins, so it's kind of good for him in a way. But yeah, again, this game had a lot of emotions going through. Again, this was a need win for us, and we ended up just laying an egg. We did not do well, and I could have, I was angry, I was upset, and I could have came down here Thursday night and could have just started yelling and screaming and cursing a lot and whatnot. But I kind of slowed down. It's like, you know what? Let's not turn into an EDP 445 and be a bad example for us Raider fans. We already got enough of that with all those violent Raider fans. We already have enough of those Raider fans, going into games and beating other teams fans up for that. I'm just not that kind of guy. I'm not that kind of fan. So we need to just keep our heads up. We're just because we lost, that means we're not going to be number one in the AFC and have home field advantage and everything. That's the big one that, again, unless New England somehow just ends up dropping off, all the games are probably going to be going through Foxborough. And as we know, going through Foxborough is very, very tough. It can be done, but just with the right team. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. I'm all decked out in my Raider gear here. I got a Warren Sapp jersey on. I know that Warren Sapp didn't really stay that long in the Raiders, but it was given to me by my mom way back a couple of years ago. So sooner or later, though, I'm going to be getting a new jersey, whether it come through Christmas or if I just buy it. Trust me, I want a Charles Woodson jersey really, really bad. I've liked the guy ever since he came into the Raiders. I want his jersey. I also have a nice little warm Raiders hat here. The symbols can glow in the dark at times when you turn out the lights. It's pretty cool. It did come with a pom-pom, but I hate pom-poms so much. The little stupid thing on the top head. I took a scissors, snapped that off. I hate pom-poms. Some of you guys might like it, but I just don't. And then, of course, last but not least, I'm wearing the Oakland Raiders pajama pants. Yeah, it's my usual leisure wear when I'm inside. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends about me. Thanks for watching. Bye.